Eileen. I
should
wanted
shut
to
my phone
rename
off.
you Elaine.
Yep,
Oh,
I did.
My phone.
Because I call you Elaine all the time.
happens all the time. So I answer to everything.
Anything.
Well, that's how I am. People hear
Ellen,
Debbie and they
Elaine.
call me Betty.
Oh. Is,
Okay, should we call the meeting to order?
is Rini not coming?
I'm just shutting my
I
phone
just
off.
saw her the other day, I didn't, she didn't mention anything.
Treasurer's Committee meeting on Wednesday, December 19th at 5 o'clock. Call to order. And I think we should start with an introduction of our newest member, George Forrester.
Welcome.
Would you mind taking a minute just to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, I recently retired in May of this, past year. My background, I worked for like tech companies, so I worked for Intel, and the latest company I worked for was iRobot. So right now, I've been down in the Cape since 21. Live over in, we'll have to update the paperwork. I live over on, off of Headwaters, that area. And, let's see, been enjoying retirement. My wife's involved in a lot of activities, and so she said, see if I can get involved with some stuff. So I decided to get involved with the Treasure Trust. And,
And you've been
Welcome.
volunteering for about a year.
yeah, it's approaching
Saturday
that.
morning shift?
Huh?
On the Saturday morning shift?
Yes, Saturday morning, yes, and then other things I'm involved with too, so that's it,
Welcome.
enjoy it.
Right. First item is our minutes from February 6th. Are you ready to read them?
This is who I met the other day, right, Eileen?
Yes.
Okay.
Two Eileens, it's very unusual.
I know.
I noticed that I did not put on old business, the addition to guidelines where Deb was gonna, tell us where to put treasure chest volunteers of the authority to speak to patrons.
I would like to move that to the next meeting
Okay,
because I haven't finished that.
fine. Does anyone else have anything else, the minutes that they would like to?
Well, it was never established that I was co-chairing.
Right.
Well, it was that day.
I wasn't here.
I know.
And
So
that
you know,
we-
when you're not here, you
That's what
get,
happens.
yeah. So we're gonna address that today,
Yeah,
but that is what was said.
you're right. So if there are
So
no other,
I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
Everything's good? Yeah.
can I take a motion to accept the minutes?
Motion.
Okay, thank you.
Second.
You ready? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next item on the agenda is approval of new volunteers, and we don't have anyone to approve. But it's an item we should have on every agenda.
Now, would you like the names of the new volunteers, or we'll talk about that after?
That's another item.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be coming along.
So we don't have any to approve.
We don't have anyone that has been approved, no. The next is the motion, we need to make a motion to approve Heather to be the chair for February, March, and April.
It's almost over.
We've got all of April.
Can I have, is everyone in favor, I mean, is that, the
Yes.
wording for that is okay?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have a motion to accept?
Motion.
Yeah, Jean?
Yep.
Second. Mary, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Great. The next item is chair duties.
I had talked about this last time, but it's just, it's typed up, and a
Right.
copy needs to go in that black binder.
Okay.
I mean, I think I just read this morning, and the short signs for winter hours. I mean, yes, but that's not all the time. It's like, there's
Well,
seasonal
usually there's
things
somebody
here.
after us. Is that the one you just read?
Will you-
I'm sorry.
The
I'm-
short signs for winter hours are put up prior to January. Well,
Oh,
yeah, okay, but,
we did do that this year.
yeah,
I just put it on there because me being chair, I didn't know anything about it. So I thought
Oh, okay.
that would be a good thing for
Yeah,
the
to
chair
add
to
that.
know.
yeah.
I did make a mistake under make sure mass laws, it's R. There's just an A there,
Oh, are followed, yeah.
R followed. And then I put the places there because nobody knows where stuff goes. We didn't know for the
Yeah.
longest time.
But I didn't understand why you said clothing, shoes, and stuffed animals to Red Cross, and then clothing, shoes, stuffed animals.
Oh, well,
In-
just because the Red Cross, I put that separate because the Red Cross bin is right there. The Salvation Army is, you have to go to the dump. That was the only reason.
So you guys will have to tell me, I mean, this says chair's duties, so I don't know any of this
Well,
stuff.
so
yeah.
actually,
do.
I'm
Well,
Yes, you
doing,
do, you know.
I'm doing it
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
And Ally's been doing a lot with me.
Uh-huh,
And I'd like to give it up.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
I hate bringing the textiles down there because I don't want to take them out of the bag because I don't want to touch them.
Yeah, and then you have to?
Well, to get them into the bin, it's like I struggle and struggle, and it's up high. And
Yeah, I don't know my back, but I'll do the best I
So you
can.
want to put the clothing, shoes, and the Red Cross we have right outside?
Yes, that's what we do.
Everybody does that.
But I just
Okay.
put Salvation Army,
Yeah, what, I don't get that.
and then, so maybe,
Can we just put everything?
you know
in
what,
one
it
in
should
our
be,
resident- where
it
we
should
are?
be, well, because they don't take,
But they didn't want.
No, they
our-
did.
They didn't want
Um,
our dishes and glasses.
I think it's because I included household items too.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, there is a bin there when I went yesterday,
Yeah.
that takes records.
Oh, wow.
But oh my God, I had to put them in one by one. It was ridiculous.
Well, Janet and I often do that when we do books, we do records.
Oh, so that should actually be on here too.
Well,
But what's
Do you
the,
think?
but the Salvation Army, I thought they weren't taking anything of ours.
Oh, no, that's where I was bringing everything until we got that Red Cross bin.
Oh.
Then we started putting everything in the Red Cross, but I did try to bring those glasses to the Salvation Army,
And they didn't want them.
and they refused them.
Right.
But I think it's just that if we don't put them in the Red Cross bin, all that stuff can go to the Salvation Army bin, in that row of bins in the dump.
You can throw glasses in there?
No.
Well, that's what I mean, so, or.
But
what?
household stuff you could. You can't put that in the
Can?
Red Cross bin. Yes.
Like what? Like,
Well, they really want clothing and stuff in there, but their office will take almost anything. I've brought record players there. I bring everything because I don't like to throw stuff away.
To the
To the
Salvation
Salvation Army thing in Yarmouth.
This one in Yarmouth.
It's on
On
Route
28, yeah.
28.
Oh, that's Yarmouth? Okay, I was
I
thinking it was
think
gonna
it's
ask.
Yarmouth.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
right before Hyannis.
Oh, to bring stuff there.
All right,
I'm not in agreement with that.
Well, I just didn't want to throw all those glasses
No, no, I'm
away.
saying,
That
no,
was the
that's fine,
only
I'm just
reason.
saying, but, yeah.
Right.
But then I
I'm
ended
not
up throwing them
Yeah,
away
because
because
they
they
wouldn't
wouldn't
take
take them.
so we're saying that the chair coordinates.
Yeah, this doesn't mean you have to do
but
it,
you
it
don't
just,
have to actually
Right.
do it.
yeah.
The-
But you did it the whole time, you were chair, and then I said, oh, I can do
But
that.
I do it as a volunteer.
Okay.
And I think other volunteers, Eileen often asks me when I'm taking them,
Okay.
can I help you with that?
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that it still gets
It
done.
it gets done.
Yeah.
Well, because, and the only reason I'm mentioning it is because yesterday I totally forgot the bags.
No, I'm saying I'm not
So I
gonna go
went
to
back.
Yarmouth with stuff, that's,
No, you're not.
no.
No.
It's just that I felt like I have to keep going back in. I took out the textiles.
Mhm.
Then I was like, oh my God, I forgot to check the paper bags. So then I go and check the paper bags. Then I have to package those all up. I bring them out. And then I'm in my car ready to go and I'm like, I didn't do the board for Heather.
Do you
So I
have
had
to-
to go back in, unlock, go back in. And I'm just saying, it's getting,
Yeah, it's
It's
fine,
getting
I'll
to
get
me.
someone to do the board down this way for me, and,
oh,
you
I
know.
don't, I'm not saying the board. I'm
Okay,
saying
because
the-
everything else
the
I don't
brown
mind, it's just that I
bags.
don't wanna come down during the week.
I'm not
you know.
saying
Yeah,
that.
no, we got it, we're
Yeah.
communicating, Debbie, we got it.
I think it's a good list. And
Yeah, I do too.
There's a lot to it,
But if
Yeah.
there's anything else, we can add it on.
But maybe you could talk with me or somebody about everything, because like I said, I'm not used to doing this side of the things.
Do you have to have a dump sticker to do that?
No.
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Well, you go in the back way,
Oh, yeah, they,
wouldn't you?
But you've already.
But you
passed it. You've
bypass
already
the
been
thing where
screened.
they read your
Yeah.
ticket.
Right. You've not.
I'd have to ask them, because I do not have one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
I was thinking of
I'll-
that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it
find
might
that.
have to
Yeah,
be a
that'd be good.
Harwich resident.
Yeah.
Or it should, or a member of the treasure chest committee,
Yeah.
or something like, you know,
A volunteer, yeah.
yeah,
It's like, they know me, so as once we find out, then,
Right.
you
I'll-
know,
I'll check with the code.
just to make sure before
Yeah.
I get in
Okay.
trouble.
Right.
taking football.
either one of us, because she's right next after me,
So
so
I
she wants
consider
to.
this a
Yeah, that's good.
document in motion in the works.
Yeah.
Working document.
So we have to approve it and
Um,
say
Are
yes?
you gonna add something else to it or no?
Well, I was gonna add books and records to bins, just so that people know that you can bring, because it did take me a while to figure out what bin for the records.
It's the book one. Oh,
Well,
What is
there's
the book
several
one?
book ones.
Oh.
So there was one that said CDs and records.
okay.
Oh, good.
Good.
So, note that this is a working document that will be kept in the black binder.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't think we have to vote on that.
No.
We're not done with it yet, so.
Okay.
Okay, next
That's
item.
good.
This is carryover from last meeting.
Yeah.
Length of Shoppers Day sign. There's a sign at the facility that says half hour, and we thought we should change it to 1 hour. Do you all agree?
I agree. I agree.
I'm not really 100% sure, you guys, and we'll see what you guys think, but we're dead right now. But in the summertime, I mean, even now, like recently, the parking lot's almost full a few
Yes.
times. So I'm thinking if we give
Saturday
people an
morning.
hour in the summertime, that's not letting somebody else come in. I would almost think that would be something we could do in the fall, but in the summer, an hour for someone to be there is a long time, because if we're filling
Ties
our
up the
parking lot
parking
now,
lot.
that's kind of not fair to other people.
I think most of them stay that long anyway. They've been,
No, I know, but I'm just saying, we haven't had the summer people down yet.
It hasn't been a
Last year we did.
problem though, and it's only a few people.
right.
So I think that we could change it to
To
an
an hour.
hour and then go up to them. I would feel more legitimate then going up to them and saying, you know, you've been here an hour, that's our max.
Right.
Whereas
Say
now,
half
you
hour.
don't need to say anything to anyone, because nobody's, I mean, during the summer, you had people there that were for the whole 3 hours.
I'm just saying,
I
I'm just saying,
It
that
still didn't
last
have a
weekend,
problem.
the parking lot was almost full.
There were 10
Yeah.
cars
And the-
waiting to go in on Saturday.
Okay, thank you. You know, and the thing is, we haven't got the summer people down yet. So my thing is, if the regulars stay for an hour, then what about the new crew that's coming in? Just
So
run
you
it by
think we
guys.
should keep it at a half hour?
I think a half hour for the summer, and then when the winter comes, they can stay longer, you know, it's up to you guys.
But if it gets busy, then we have to ask people to leave.
It's just that we would have to
Then you might
enforce
have-
it because
Right, and we haven't.
that
We
was,
have in the past.
No, a long time ago.
yeah.
But I
yeah,
haven't.
We
I
haven't
haven't
since
had
I
to.
started.
Right, right, no, we haven't had to.
Nope, even in the summer, we haven't.
Yeah, but we also just let people, whatever
They
you
can
guys.
come back more than once too, can't
Oh,
they?
yeah, they can leave and come back.
They weren't supposed to.
Started
That was
July.
only a one time. Once a day. That, the rule
That's long gone
before,
though, right?
yeah, before was half an hour and
Yeah.
only once a day.
Yeah,
That was the
they're
rule.
gonna do much better anyway.
Yeah,
So keep it at a half hour?
It's up to
Is
you
that the
guys, like I said, I
consensus?
just noticed that we're getting crowded, I don't know what.
Yeah.
keep it in case we need to enforce it.
Observed anything?
I mean, well, wintertime it's hard. It is getting crowded. It is getting crowded, but you still can park. The summertime, I guess, is a question of if you always had an hour for the past, number of years.
So you're
Although
saying
you put the half hour, as Heather's saying, and people will read it and will probably go. So at least you're in general, you still will have people who will violate it. It's managing that violation. If you're a half hour, that's
Right.
that's a tough job to
I mean, the
actually
signs-
manage it. But if you have a sign there, hopefully 70-80% of the people will follow what you say. And then,
But the sign's been there for the last 20 years.
yeah, okay. So,
So I don't think people pay any attention
Attention.
to it.
Yeah, but it's up to us to,
We
like
could
you
put a
said, to
little
say,
We have to enforce it.
you know,
When it's needed, I think. we
When
should.
it's needed.
that's a great idea. That's
Yeah.
really
So
good.
keep it at
Like-
30 minutes. Well,
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not going to go up to people that are there and it's not busy. I mean, but
That's
do-
really a
you
great
do
idea,
get
because that way
certain
we see people there for hours.
Yep,
Yeah.
that
But I
are
think
just there.
people, it's becoming a community place and people actually come and talk to each other.
Right.
yeah,
So I hate to discourage that.
yeah.
So I think leave it the way it is.
They could
and-
go outside and talk.
Where?
In the summer, they can just go outside by the parking lot if they
Well, I
just
know,
want
but
to
there's-
chat.
Your cars will be inside.
No,
They gotta
there's
move their
It's
cars.
still the problem with
It's the
cars.
parking.
Yeah.
It's the parking, right.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not the,
Which
It's
we
not
have
the people in the building.
We have abundant.
Okay, because I'm referring to the people in the building that are there for
Oh.
the whole shift that you're there.
Yeah, there's a group of people
That
that
too.
every weekend.
Can we put
They're
it,
there all
where's the
day.
sign? Is it outside on the
Outside.
fence? Why
No,
don't we
it's
do-
outside on the building.
Can we put one inside on the building maybe?
We had
Like-
one that someone made that was on the wall.
Like those
near
nice ones
the-
you make?
When you walk up, there was a sign.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah,
we should
yeah.
put it, we should put another one
I
there.
think
Yeah.
a nice one, maybe right where you
Yeah.
drop things off, where people are walking by it all the time.
or when
You
you
know,
go,
yeah.
or when you go into the building, might be good, because if it's
Yeah,
in the building, you
yeah.
may not notice it. Like
Yeah,
me.
I can't say I've ever seen it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, so if you put it like the door you open up there, you can't help.
People,
but
some
say-
people stay for a couple hours, we can say, you guys was half up, but you've been here a long time. That way they feel like, I've got an extra time without saying
Yeah.
you have an hour, because then what if they stay 2 hours?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so
I don't
keep it
wanna
at
be a
30
police.
minutes.
okay.
So an inside sign might help.
I can do that, I'll just make a
Okay.
homemade one if you guys don't mind.
Inside, right?
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
little one, says
Yeah.
half hour shopping.
Right smack.
What do you want me
in
to
the
say,
center.
guys?
Half hour,
I-
stay.
Just say parking is tight, half hour only.
I don't wanna say, just like,
Just say 30 minutes, whatever the outside one says.
okay.
It says a
okay.
half hour
Limit.
I don't know the wording.
Limit, or
Limit,
something
okay,
like
that's,
that.
okay, great.
for shopping or
Mm.
or something.
Okay,
like
I'll,
that.
yeah, I think something, okay.
The next one is a reminder that we're trying to use the yellow bins for the
Yeah.
textiles. Yellow bins are the Planet Aid.
Planet Aid, okay.
And we try to get the textile rejects down there
Mhm.
after every shift if possible, but if not, once a week.
You know, that would really help if we did that per shift.
Like morning and afternoon?
Well,
what you mean,
yeah,
or
so
day?
somebody that's leaving at 12 could just bring over the ones from the morning. I'm just telling you, those big black bags get really heavy.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do those.
I
Well,
don't
if
think I
we
can
did it
either.
twice a day, then it wouldn't be that much.
Yeah,
I go and take them on Tuesday, that's the whole weekend's worth.
That's too much.
No, we gotta make it so.
So the shift leader should ask someone that's going off duty to bring them down.
I can lift the white bags if they ever translate those big bags.
The small
into
ones.
They're gonna have-
bags.
I mean, I
But the
can't-
textiles are sometimes like a huge comforter, and that doesn't fit in a
A blanket or
white,
something.
yeah.
But it's
They don't
not
fit.
heavy though.
Right,
Yeah.
so
The
that, doesn't-
pillows, the
Yeah.
pillows we get.
I
okay.
saw you
So-
walking down with all those pillows last week. Is that what you did?
Yeah, I did it last week.
I mean, we probably should put them in white bags in general, so. so people
I
aren't
asked
getting
for
them.
that, but nothing came of it,
Okay.
because I was like, I can't lift these big
Who
bags.
gives the big, where do you get the black bags from?
They're in the,
People bring 'em in.
the bathroom.
Are they?
They're ones that people brought in.
Oh,
Yeah.
can't we just buy them?
We just reuse
or
them.
not?
No,
we don't
no,
need
no,
to buy
no,
any.
we're not buying anything.
Oh.
We
yeah.
have
Well,
so
she's
many.
just saying, let's just make it
Well,
easier
then
on
make
us.
the bag only fill it half
Only
full.
go in-
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
can do that, sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I
Alright.
can't lift the big one.
New
Right.
New business. Heather is gonna tell us who has keys to the facility.
Yep. Okay, so, we'll start with Gretchen has a key. And I'd like to be able to say, when we say this, Gretchen, she opens, correct?
Correct. that's a good
Okay,
idea.
I want to make sure that people are opening. Norma,
Yeah,
Cindy. Cindy doesn't want to open.
I'm usually there when does she?
She doesn't want to open anymore.
When does she go?
She opens on Sunday mornings every other weekend.
Because I'm there every morning. 'Cause
Okay,
I think
would-
I've been doing a lot of it anyway.
Okay, would you like to take that over
Yeah, I'll
on
do
Sundays?
Sunday
Because
morning.
she's like, please, I do not want to open anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Fair enough.
okay.
Will she give up her key, or does she want?
Pardon?
Will she give up her key, or will?
Well, we can ask her if she wants, you know,
Okay.
I mean, Keith's got one, so I don't think we need two keys at
Where
that
is
house.
she?
Oh, I
She's
thought
not
they
even on
just
yet.
shared one. They both have one?
I think they both have a key, I'm not sure,
Or she'd
but,
be willing to give it up?
I mean, if
Help
not,
us.
he needs a key, so
Okay.
we'll find out if, you know.
Yeah, go on.
I'll just write Cindy, because I talk to her every day.
Keith and Cindy aren't on this telephone list.
Okay, so,
She's next to Keith.
Ellie, you have a key?
Where?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
The second one down.
And I have Keith as a
Thank
key
you.
too, so I'll find out from them. And then myself,
Okay.
and then Jean,
Okay,
and Debbie, Sheila,
Yep.
not Sharon, and Mella.
And
That's
me.
all that have keys.
Mary?
I have a key.
Mary does not have a key.
I do have a key.
Mary
You do
does.
now?
I
Mary-
told you Mary had
Yeah.
one.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry.
And Rainey has one?
Rainey has a key.
All right, let me go to here for a second, because I have two lists of things that, okay, so both I had, Mary, I had no, okay. Okay, Mary has a key, yes.
And Rini should have a key. She
Uh,
does. She was going in and out.
No, she said no to me.
I'll remind her, she does have one.
She does? Okay, because I called a lot of people, so, all right, so we'll find out.
Mhm. And Mella, does Mella need to keep one?
She told me she's sometimes there in the morning before everybody else. Jean knows more than I do about,
I don't know because they go there before they come to me.
oh, okay.
I don't see them in the morning. I don't see them Saturday morning.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Did they go Sunday
They go Sunday morning, but I'm not awake.
Okay.
They just sleep and then they
Someone's
leave.
usually there.
Yeah.
There is no need for her to have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Unless you want one for something.
well, I think it has to be not want anymore. Mike made it pretty clear that he thought we should control the key
Oh.
situation.
Well, my thing is, if they're going to work there, then they should have a key. If they're not, like, I know Lori's been going there going,
Well-
where's the key? We're gonna get a key, we're
I
gonna.
was
We're gonna
actually
hit that
going to
next.
suggest
Well,
at this meeting
I'm-
that
I'm not
Laurie get a
on the
key.
board, but can I say something?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Okay. On their defense, Mel comes all the way from Worcester.
Yeah.
So for her to open up, I mean, I think it's okay that she has a key.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, it's not, I don't know what the big deal is
Yeah.
if he didn't have, if he does have a key.
Because she doesn't, she doesn't fall into the qualifications of
Opening
committee
up.
member or the shift leader.
Oh, no, they're not, or openers.
We're doing open it, you know.
People that open and close.
I
Yeah, she-
personally feel that she should, I mean, that's just me, but she's had a key a long time, and I have a hard time saying, I want your key or your key.
Oh, I see.
You know, when they've had the key for a long, you know.
She doesn't
that's-
abuse it.
She doesn't
She
use it?
doesn't abuse it.
Right.
Oh, she doesn't abuse it, okay, okay, all right, that's fair.
So we've got to get George a key.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, George's excited, I'm getting a key.
Now, do you open, Lori?
Andrea
Or no?
doesn't have
I
Do
have
you?
a key.
I was
No, I know,
gonna,
but I'm saying,
she goes to clean, and people aren't always there.
Oh,
So I
yes,
was gonna
the
make the
cleaning.
suggestion that
I-
Laurie get a key.
Yep,
okay. Because the thing is, I know 3 times at least.
I've been there before people,
yep.
and I've
You're
been there
sitting there
when
waiting.
my mama forgot the key, and then her daughter had
Oh,
to come in.
God, okay.
And we all, so we're sitting in the parking lot for a little bit.
Well, I was thinking the lockbox would solve that, but the
Yeah.
lockbox just
It
caused
doesn't-
a whole lot of problems.
Yeah, I
The
don't
key
know.
got lost from the lockbox.
Well, I thought that was because it got broken in the,
I thought we
We
already
don't know.
replaced it.
But it shouldn't have been taken out for that reason. Somebody that had a key should be closing the gates. There
oh,
should have been
I
plenty
have
of
no
people
idea.
there
I
that
was
had
there and
keys.
I
Yeah.
have no idea,
Um,
but I was there.
but it's a good idea, I do think, Debbie, to have it there, because if
The
Keith,
lockbox?
yeah, I
I
do.
absolutely do, but I do not think that, I think only the people on the board should have the code.
Oh, yeah, you could,
I don't think that everybody should have the code. It's only for emergency use.
But
So-
then, if you're on the board and you have the code,
Yeah,
and somebody needs to get in, so they
Yeah.
have to call you,
yeah.
and you have to go there.
No, I don't. I just tell them
Well,
what
if you
the
give
code
them the
is.
code, then they have the
It's
code.
Simple,
People have the
simple,
code.
simple to change. We'll
Okay.
just change it,
Okay.
If it gets abused again.
because we already changed it from the other code.
I don't know what it is. We don't know what
We
it
didn't
is.
tell anyone.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
So that was the next item, because we
okay,
finished
can
with
I,
keys.
Yeah, we're done.
okay.
Let's
Because
move
I
on.
was just gonna say, that look at all the people that don't have keys, so we're doing pretty good, guys.
A lot of people are
We
done.
have that have the key, and I think we have about 15 without any key at all, so.
All right.
I will just voice the opinion that I don't feel that Mela needs a key,
Okay.
which I voiced to you, because she really shouldn't be opening. She's coming from Worcester. I mean, I would think somebody would be there with a key,
We
but,
almost always open at least a half hour early.
yeah.
At least I do.
Yeah. I'm just saying, she's not on the board, she's not a shift leader, she's not cleaning. Why does she have a key?
Probably because she's one of the oldest volunteers.
I'm sorry.
Probably because she's one of the volunteers that's been there the
Does
longest.
Norma use her key?
That could be why she had
She,
it.
she will
Maybe
be
for
letting
cleaning.
go of it,
Oh, she will be letting
Yeah.
go of it.
yeah. Don't you feel, Laurie,
Oh,
that
she'll lose it.
Norma will be giving up her key?
Oh,
Uh,
no, I don't, I didn't talk to Normie.
All I know is she got mad. Her name was off the board, and she was like, why is my name off the board?
Oh,
So
right. Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
be.
didn't take her
I
name
don't,
off.
I did
know.
not put it on when we rewrote it. I have since
She-
put it on, but I understand she's very sick.
No, she came to work this week, didn't
Did she?
She was at
came
work.
in-
Yeah, she was at work.
came in on
Oh,
Saturday.
okay. But I'm just saying,
She
we need to
understand.
let her let us know
Let
that her
her
name's coming
decide
up.
when it's
Yeah.
time to turn it in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would just go with, we're not gonna be making any more keys, so if you don't feel the need to have a key, we'd appreciate it to have it back,
Yeah,
only
to give to
because
somebody else.
somebody else
Someone
could use it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that might be a kinder, gentler way to do it.
yeah. All right, so, and we all understand the purpose of the lockbox? Do you want to explain it any further?
Well,
think it's-
I don't know. It was my stupid idea, and just because I have one at my house.
I think it's a
Um,
good idea.
I
I
do
think it's a
too.
good idea, but I don't think it should just be out there so that anybody can stop there. I agree that anybody that opens, I think you should have a key because you go in to clean. I think that anybody that goes in to clean should have a key, unless, because we do make plans and
Right.
like we have Anne Marie, she just comes when we're there.
Yeah.
And Janet doesn't have a key, and she comes.
Right,
she
Janet
checks
just
with
comes
us.
when
Right.
we're
Yeah,
there.
that's
When
all
are you gonna
I've
be
been
there?
checking with people,
Yeah.
So I just,
Yeah.
the purpose of the lockbox was, in my mind, because Ellie called me on a Saturday morning and Norma wasn't there. Gretchen is going crazy because nobody has a key, and I had to get dressed and go down there
Yeah.
because I'm not
I
an
think the
early riser.
lockbox is still a good idea.
So I thought the
Alright.
lockbox was
I
a
still
good
think it's a
idea,
good
but I
idea.
Well, put a key in
really,
it then. Is there
Yeah.
a key in it?
there's a key
Oh,
in
okay.
it now.
All right.
Yes, I made that key, and
I don't
But
know.
that, but
I
that
didn't know
shouldn't have happened. That's not the purpose of the lockbox, to
No.
get an
Lock up the
extra
gate,
key to
no.
go close the gate.
well, I was supposedly the chair at that person, and the key was lost, and so I went and I was thinking I was helping, And when Gretchen told me there was no keys and everything, I went and got the
Oh,
key
but
because it was
if
broken.
the key,
The key was broken.
George,
He
Let's
broke
be
the
really
key by
specific.
accident.
On that day, when I got there in the morning time, no one had a key to open any of the doors.
Okay.
Don't want to throw anyone under water. Somebody gave the combination to the lockbox, which technically they shouldn't have. But anyway, they did. I had the key. Went to unlock the lock. It got jammed in the lock on the exit
Yeah.
there.
okay, so
So
that's
somebody else was
actually-
there and tried to get the key
And
out.
then
They
Chris broke
twisted
it.
it.
Okay,
It
so
broke. Then I
but
called the
that was-
person up, the number to call. They said, okay. Heather, in her later in the afternoon, noticed that and, luckily just, had a pair of pliers, I think, and pulled the key out.
Yeah, Chris,
But at
Cindy
that
brought
point-
it, Cindy brought
Okay.
it.
Morning we
But
did.
do you know how
So-
twisted that story got?
It was
Yeah.
weird.
So I am just gonna say that was an appropriate use of the lockbox. That's what it was for.
Okay.
But that's not the story.
Oh, you
that-
got a
that-
different story,
that
okay.
came-
Then it
But
was
that's
like,
what
where's the
happened.
key?
Yeah, it was like, where's the key?
It was
We
a
open the
mystery.
thing, there's no key. That's
Nobody-
perfectly legitimate
Yeah.
and that's
But we-
what it's for.
But we didn't,
Nobody
no
was
one knew
told.
until after, yeah.
Well, I didn't know until like right now.
Did
Yeah,
that
me
happen
neither.
in the afternoon or in the morning?
No, it happened in the morning when I was there. No one could get in, so there was cars, you figured the exit one, that was locked, so no one can get there. So I was able to unlock it, but unfortunately, the key, when I
those
unlocked
locks
it,
are-
it wouldn't, it just,
Oh, you can't force the key out. That's the problem.
Well, Chris did, Chris,
It has to be
Yeah,
locked
you didn't
before
mean
you
to,
can
but
take
Chris
the
broke
key
it.
out.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
problem, and they were trying to force the key out of an open lock, and it
Okay.
won't come out.
Oh, the
So,
opposite there.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
point to know, but
It
that
will
person who
not
knew
come
that
out.
actually worked there for a while, didn't know that either, so.
George, I want you to be able to leave whenever you feel.
Huh?
I want you to be able to leave whenever.
I'll leave it at 20 of, I'll wait
Okay.
like 5 more minutes and I'll go.
Let's keep going.
Next item
oh,
is.
well, can I just say, I will write up something for the lockbox.
Okay.
And we'll put it in the black folder, but that was an appropriate use, so
Yeah.
that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So like if before you get a key, which I still am saying, I think Laurie should have a key, you can just call us and we'll tell you what the code is. And then we'll just change the code
Okay.
the next
Yeah.
time.
If I can get
Alright.
something at 7:30 in the morning or 8 o'clock.
Yeah, if you go early or,
Yeah.
if you go when no one else is there with a key to clean.
Well, so far Gretchen has been coming. so-
Okay.
But that's new.
That would help.
we'll get you a key,
That's
Lori.
new for me.
think-
Okay, let's move on.
It's always been me, Norma,
That'd be
and
better.
Bev.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, Gretchen's
So
coming,
that
she has a
directions.
key, and now Norma doesn't, is
We gotta
coming.
be able to trust each other,
So,
we've been here a long time.
Next item, conflict of interest spreadsheet. The town hall gave me this sheet that shows who has finished.
Yeah.
That's something.
I actually completed it, so.
So did I.
Both,
Am I
yeah.
on there?
I have to hand, the official, like,
Okay, I'm gonna do mine this week.
I
forms,
completed
when
it
you
too.
take it, they, certification forms.
And you
print
didn't
out.
have to.
that come out? Is that new?
Yeah,
Can I see that?
yep. Yellow is bad.
What's the yellow?
Eileen, you haven't done it.
And I'll do
I
mine.
don't understand
And
what
you're
the-
talking about the one that's on the
It's the,
website, right? Which I did, and
Conflict
then,
of
okay.
interest training, it's online, on the
Didn't I
computer.
do
I
that
don't think
before?
you've
Yeah,
ever
you have
done
to
it.
do it every other year.
That's what Ellie,
Every year you have to either,
Oh, I haven't done it for this year, but before I did.
they have no record that you've ever done it.
Yeah, but they never have a record, you said with me, and I've done it every year, so.
Yes, yeah, I did it too.
I think we did it last year.
Jean,
so-
check me off because I did it.
Where are
You
you?
are,
I don't know, somewhere. Am I on there?
You're
I did it and
NA,
they
you didn't
changed
have
it,
to
and
do
then they
it.
had to do another
Oh,
one within a
no,
week,
it's
it was like
yellow.
crazy.
You were NA
But
for,
it's every year.
oh, that's
Anyway.
every year
2025.
you have to do something. You
Okay.
have to do the
You're
full
NA.
retraining or just acknowledge that you've reread it. So
Oh,
that-
okay, so I'll just check with them.
Yeah. And
I
town-
did it already.
Town hall is great about telling you how
So does this mean I did do it?
you did it.
Yellow means you didn't.
Oh,
February 7th, you did it.
okay, and what does this mean?
Is this
Um,
annual?
they-
They have
last
to
year.
do that?
Last year,
I
yeah.
think she
Yeah, they
said
did
every
last
other
year.
year.
Oh, okay, because I
But
did
they
this
must not
big
have a
long
record.
And I'll,
Yes,
thing
you got
that's
it.
I'll hand my
an hour long.
forms in.
That's what
They
it is,
say,
it's an hour
I should
long.
be able to, it should, like I signed up my name and everything, all the stuff there, but I'll still bring the printed copies to the clerk, just in
Oh, you
case
don't
the.
have to. It goes automatically to them that you've done
Did you
it.
get any of those?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
put my
check
name
your-
Because
to.
I never brought anything in.
That's where they are,
Okay.
every day they sent one. And then the link was in the email.
Summer
do it.
You
schedule,
must have forgotten me because I didn't.
Okay,
No
order.
emails, okay.
Okay, guys. I'm like, order,
Order.
order.
All right,
so we did a mock-up schedule of what the summer would look like if.
Yeah, if we,
We opened on Fridays, from Memorial Day to Labor Day. We got good response. And so our next step would be
you have two there? George?
I got you.
telling the select board and DPW that we recommend doing
Right
it.
there. Lori?
So I think we have to,
We have to vote on that we agree. I talked to Jeff yesterday.
good, so we,
That's all, this, we agree and then just send it to him. That's a request.
as a recommendation.
Every spelled wrong. You need to know.
Every, where is it? Every.
Lori is not
Is it twice?
every.
Oh, Lori spelled wrong.
It's Every.
I know. It's, look down below. It's spelled right in mine. It's a typo.
I remember when I taught sixth
I
grade,
type with two
couldn't
fingers.
spell after I finished teaching them.
I type with two fingers, so sometimes the letter gets ahead, the right hand gets ahead of the left hand. I'm not a typist.
That's all I do.
And it was late at night. Any other typos on there?
So I will, Heather, do you want to pass the recommendation on to Link, or would you like me to do it?
Yeah, what, if you've already been talking with him, it's, you know, you might as well
George,
finish
this
it,
is
you know,
what we-
and then I'll
that's
start
what
for,
we
You
did.
write those?
Okay.
Can't borrow a pen. Okay, I should have.
for Link or for Jeff? Because I talked to Jeff.
Both,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, so Cindy, though, would go on Friday and not do the weekends?
I
That's
think
what it
that's
looks
pretty
like.
much what she did.
Oh, did she say that?
So she's the only one that we would really lose, it looks like?
I
Yeah,
think
we-
she's gonna work on the last
Yeah,
I
she
knew,
doesn't work
She said Cindy over here, she was said that she would work with the girls,
With what girl?
Sheila and Sharon. She said that she just doesn't wanna open.
Cindy.
Cindy just doesn't wanna open.
Ever.
Well, for now, she doesn't wanna open, right, for the summer, is what she said.
Okay, so we're gonna ask Sheila to open every Sunday?
I thought that,
I'm there every
she said
Saturday and
yes.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, but to be the shift leader,
Oh, I don't want to be the shift.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yes, she said yes, one of, whoever you guys decided or what.
I don't stay long enough to be the shift leader.
Right,
Okay,
yeah.
so one,
Oh, I think I got that from, probably from your list, and I don't have it with me. That I didn't have Cindy on.
so since they're twins, they
Sunday.
both can be the same.
They're not
I'm
one
only kidding, I'm
person.
kidding. No, I don't know which one wants to be the shift leader, but I did put a call into them earlier, because I wanted to know their exact schedule for April, and then they're
The
leaving in
self-evident
May.
one, obviously,
Yeah, same, okay.
kind of
So he
obvious.
wants to
So
do it too.
there's two. Support
Well, it
with
looks like there's
reservation.
enough staff, so.
Yeah.
Looks like
that's
there
what
will be.
That's what the purpose of the survey
Right,
was.
no,
Yeah.
I know.
And we're not gonna open long, I mean, you know, we'll try the summer and see how it goes, and
Yeah.
think of something else, I mean,
Was that something the public wanted?
What?
Like the customers wanted to open on Fridays?
us.
Oh, okay.
Years ago, when we were around, they used to be
You're-
open 4
and
days.
Monday,
so-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay, I remember someone saying that.
Yeah.
All right, George,
Bye-bye, George, have fun.
That's what she said.
we're gonna try to schedule for a
Well, it's better than
Wednesday
if,
again,
Yeah.
what did, how did Ally
in
put
probably
it? Ally put,
late April.
When she's coming on.
Why would you
Might as well
bother
just do
with
it.
that?
Yeah, I'm at late
Because that's what
April,
she said. She
I'm over
wants-
in
she would
Europe
delay unless
until
she
like
gets a
April
job.
27th, so,
You'll be back the 27th?
well, late, so the 28th, well, that would be a Monday anyway. So the
Okay.
28th of April, I'm back.
Okay.
I'll just do it at the beginning of May.
unless.
All right, and our next item is how to become a volunteer
Oh,
procedure.
good.
So I did make a mistake on the fourth bullet.
Oh, good. Mary didn't catch it first?
Um,
I had done that too.
It's the volunteer is given the treasure chest operational plan
Did
guidelines.
you check that?
And then I wrote treasure, I don't know what that is. Oh, guidelines. With a sign-off sheet, and then the treasure chest volunteer rules, treasure chest volunteer rules of etiquette is on that also. And then they're also given the best practices and the
Contact sheet.
contact sheet.
So you want to change the name of the first document that they get to?
Well, because I just made that up because I couldn't remember the name.
So you want to change it to treasure
To
chest?
treasure chest operational plan / guideline / treasure chest volunteer rules of etiquette, because it's 3 different sheets.
Covering all your
Right.
bases.
Yeah.
So you'll.
Well, just so that they get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that in there.
But I
And
think we
after
need
the-
them to sign something saying they got it. We
Right,
don't
that's why I
know.
said sign-off sheet.
Oh, good.
I put that.
I missed it.
Oh. Saying that
With
they
a
got
sign-off
it.
sheet, yeah. Because the ones that, they took them out of the thing, we don't know
Nobody
that,
signed.
we don't know that they read them.
Yeah.
We can't be sure that they read them, but if they sign a thing saying I received it, then it's as good as having read it. And then they
Oh, I
can't
should've put a
deny
sign-off
it
sheet
later.
with that, huh?
They can't deny that, oh, I didn't see that. You signed this, you said you signed, yeah.
Okay, so that was the mistake I made. So
You
I
want
will
it-
correct that.
Yeah, and then do you want have another sign-up sheet?
Oh, I hate to.
I know it. I think we have to.
I mean,
at
the
that
first
point-
one is the operational guidelines. This
But
is
you
just
kind of-
processes.
And that's kind of a more of a sacred document.
Mm-hmm.
The guidelines are more sacred.
Yeah.
This is.
Then the
the
best practices?
Yeah.
best practices was,
So they're gonna come
More
and
involved.
volunteer, Deb, in more than once, or are we gonna see how they work? or-
If you start from the beginning,
Yeah,
it says you ask them to pick a shift for them to shadow.
okay,
Then, if they still are interested, then they have to go to the DPW to fill out an application.
okay.
Yep.
Once the application is completed, which you have to make sure they do that because the new Eileen forgot to go.
oh, she hadn't done
And
it.
I had to remind her that she has to do that before she can come in.
Or maybe we could
Oh,
have
okay.
something that they give us to let us know that they've done it. That
I
way
just
we
take
know
their
for sure.
word for it. Oh.
And she has by now done it.
No, I know she's done it
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
No, she was just saying, yeah.
And then, once the application is completed, the current chair of the board can evaluate the staffing plan for openings, taking into consideration the volunteer schedule. I just put that because, they might have a specific thing. But basically, with the new Eileen, I just looked at the board and I go, well, this looks like we could use you here.
Yeah,
And then they're given the stuff, and then you have to add them to the whiteboard.
Oh, sorry. You have a meeting at 6.
Yeah, we
well,
know.
it's
Yeah.
quarter of.
So you add them to the whiteboard under the name.
Just want some more.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Nothing, we listen.
And then you have to show them the calendar to show them how to request time off.
Yep,
And then you add them to the contact sheet, and then you also have to tell them who's the chair, what the board is, who to
Yeah.
ask questions of.
good.
Good job.
Is that everything? Does
Yeah,
anybody
looks
have
great.
anything
So
else?
fine.
Okay, so I'll fix this, and then
Okay.
we don't need copies. I'll just give you one for the
What,
book.
what if we know that we see something that's not too good? Just,
What if we don't like the
Somebody
person?
suggested to me that
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
tell them, well, we've got your name,
We'll get
and
back-
as soon as
okay,
we have
okay.
some openings,
We'll let
we
you know.
will, we'll let
Okay.
you know.
okay.
There's no probation period for them trying it out or
Oh,
nothing.
that's true.
Well, that's what I was kind of hinting at, that they try it and see how
We're
everyone,
communicating.
yes, we
Do
are
you think
verbally.
I should put in there something about,
At the discretion of the.
Well, I was almost thinking, like you said, we'll just see if we can fit them in. I think that's,
okay.
'cause we don't know how many,
But I mean, should we have a probation?
Maybe a month. That would give us time to see how she gets along.
But then,
or-
yeah, but then after that, then you come to them and
It's
say,
harder to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
it
real
didn't
job
work.
to do
Goodbye.
that.
I don't think
Yeah.
it takes long to figure out if someone's,
Okay.
I think shadowing, you might be able
Okay,
to
so
show
I
them.
will fix that
I've
and
brought a
that'll be
couple
done.
people that I knew after the first shift that I was like, this isn't gonna work, so,
Oh, like when they shadowed or something?
Yeah, people I knew even, I thought were,
Yeah, we
you
don't
know,
want
just-
somebody to be too rough with people
well, it could be all kinds of things,
Okay.
All right.
Next item
And
is
Lori, are you leaving? Not yet? 'Cause-
No, I'm not
Okay,
leaving.
good.
customer
I
etiquette.
gotta
I'm
do
gonna
game
move to
night
next
tonight.
one.
And that you did the customer etiquette thing. You're working on the customer etiquette thing now.
Yeah, that's the thing I just showed you.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna do is add the
Yeah,
blurb.
okay.
Open session. I think it's a good chance to introduce Laurie as an interested committee member.
Nice to
Yay.
meet you.
And
I know everybody.
we'll be done. You're welcome to come in.
I didn't know it was an executive.
Yeah,
There'll be an opening.
there'll be an opening, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there already is an opening
Yeah, I wanted to ask
for
you-
the,
Alternate.
for the alternate. I think you should get an application now
Okay.
and interview for the alternate. And that's actually what I did. I was
think I
taking,
did too.
you were the alternate and then you were moving up. So I signed up for the alternate and I got that. And then when
Did
Eric
change.
resigned, I didn't have to re-interview or anything. They just moved me up.
Oh, okay.
So-
So who do I interview with?
You
There'll be-
interview with the selectmen.
A couple of them, not all of them.
Yeah, there was two.
There were
that I
two.
interviewed.
Friendly people.
Can
And
I,
it's-
can how many positions are open or gonna be, is your position gonna be
It'll be
open?
open July 1st.
Yeah, that's what you was
So,
talking about.
okay, so then Lori, so there's two? Wait a minute, I'm trying to figure out, okay, I got it.
So there's the
I
alternate
got it,
position
okay,
and there'll be
okay.
Ellie's position.
Okay,
So
I got
there's
it.
two positions.
All right, yeah, I got
Just
it,
to make
yeah.
it try to change.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it
Yeah,
out,
let's
yeah,
not too loud.
okay.
Okay. Any other items
Got anything?
to bring forward?
Do they clean up the yard? Just
Oh,
out of
I
curiosity.
was talking to
Well,
Heather
we
about that
clean,
last
but-
night and, I mean, yeah, I said, can't they come here like twice a year and clean up the yard? Or,
No.
I mean, there were all
Get the
those,
brush out.
and somebody, did
Oh, they
Janet tell
do.
you, Ellie,
They
that
do
somebody came
mow
over from across the street?
Around the outside of that
Yesterday
parking lot.
when we were, you
Yeah,
had
they don't
left,
really clean it up.
and they came, and I
Branches
was
and
like,
stuff
who is
all
that
over the
talking to
place.
Janet?
Yeah, we did clean it.
And Jean had gone out, and then I went out to put stuff in the bin, and Jean said, oh, there's all these boxes.
Boxes.
All the
They
boxes
flew
had
all
blown.
Blow over the top.
And so this person was from across the street, and the parking lot apparently gets full of our stuff.
Yeah, all the time.
And they were complaining to Janet. And I just thought, we're volunteers.
It can't happen all the time.
I don't mind
though.
cleaning inside.
I know.
But oh my God, to have to go out and pick up these wet boxes that, I was just like, and plus it's messy out there. I wanted to bring a rake
You're
in from
asking
home.
the DPW to do
To
I'm
clean.
just
Well,
wondering
you know,
if they
yeah.
could do something like that.
I
My
doubt it.
thought was, I wonder if they have one of those rule things to cover, I don't know if it's coming out of the dumpster, any of it, or not really,
Oh,
but.
something over the
Yeah.
fence?
It blows right
yeah.
over the fence.
No,
Yeah.
huh?
The boxes blow
The
right
boxes
over
blow over the
fence.
fence.
No, but I'm saying, I had a dumpster one time, and in the very back of it, there's a canvas, and it rolls out over
Yeah. The dumpster.
the dumpster,
I
so
don't think
nothing
it's
blows
coming
out.
out of the dumpster.
I don't
No,
either.
no.
Okay.
I think
It's
it's
the
from
boxes.
stuff that's left in the front on the,
Yeah, they were like,
Tables?
they were like, the bats, the
toys. yeah.
toys, they had flown around the other
Yeah, the toys
side.
and the bins, a lot of
It
times,
was
if it's
bad.
very windy, those get all blown up
Yeah,
and.
so it's kind of like that, but,
So,
I didn't
No,
realize.
we could
they
maybe
won't.
put a
Across the
tarp
street
over
until
that
this woman-
section where the boxes are.
The
May,
boxes
you know,
been
maybe
blowing
a
across
lid
the
with the
Apparently.
boxes are
I
coming
never,
out.
I've never seen that.
Not a lid,
No,
but
no.
I don't know.
Paper.
You can ask, I don't think so.
Newspaper.
Paper, yeah,
No,
but
but there's
not
boxes.
boxes.
Every morning when I go in, I pick up wet boxes all over the
Alright.
front
I
yard.
know.
Well,
pick a date.
Well, that's what we were doing.
Oh, pick a date.
on
Pick a
Tuesday.
date.
Yesterday, that's what we were doing yesterday.
That's what we did
It's
yesterday,
must
yeah.
be it's just whenever there's wind, it seems.
Yeah.
I think that we need to just take,
They need to take the
Couple days
boxes
and
more
just-
often.
yes, there you go,
Well, that's
that's
true.
They
it,
would
That's
take the
true.
boxes
Yeah,
more
yeah.
often, ask them to do
I
that.
agree.
yeah.
And we'll keep an eye on the other
April
stuff.
30th is a Wednesday, George will be back.
And then Jean's turn.
Well,
Oh, yeah, were you gonna
not
do it
until the end
next?
of April, you're still doing it April.
Until the very end, which is April 30th, I'll be
And
done.
then
Okay.
Jane will do May, June, and
Yes.
July.
That's correct, so it'll be the
And then we'll
last,
have to see if we're gonna continue the every 3-month thing.
Right, we'll see what's up for the next year.
Yeah,
what's the date of the
Because
next
Lori might
meeting?
want to be the chair.
April 30th,
at 5.
30th?
5 o'clock.
Last in gets to be the
That's
The
chair.
first requirement is you have to be
The chair, yeah. Last in is the chair.
so April 30th at
I'd
5?
like a motion to adjourn.
I second. Oh, I made the motion.
I second it.
Okay.
You would not
And let's
make
go
my
out to
All in
eat.
motion.
favor?
I have to go to work, so.
Do you?
Yeah,
All in
I told
favor?
you that already. What's the date of the next one?
Can we
April
vote,
20th?
please?
Huh? We need to vote.
All in favor?
Aye. Okay, guys. And then and somebody has to tell me what to do after this.
Yeah, I wrote down the
You're doing
next
an
one.
ambulance.
I'm not doing anything, but thank you.
You're just fine.
Just keep
Next meeting
making me
is,
feel like I'm doing
April
something.
30th. Good.
We might need a social coordinator.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Mary.
Every 3 months, get together.
She keeps saying to me, you're doing a great job. I said, I haven't done anything yet.
You're doing good, you're doing good, so keep it up. Keep up
Whatever
the
you're
good
doing,
work.
keep doing it.
Keep up the good work. And I'm gonna be